Hi guys, how you doing? Back for another video. Well, 6 months on. Don't time fly. Wow. So I just thought I'd look back over the last 6 months and maybe there's any hints or tips or whatever that I could help you with. Just tell you a little bit about my journey, what I learned along the way, what I would change, things like that really. So if you're new to this channel, obviously I'm Gavin from Gav's Journey of Weight Loss. I've lost 4 stone 12 so far on Mounjaro. What I'm going to do to start this video off, I'm going to put up 2 images. This shocks me as well. So on this side of the screen here, this is a picture of what I looked like when I recorded my first video. And on this side of the screen is a picture of what I looked like on my last video. It's shocking, really, to think that I thought that this was good to start with. And I'd been living life like that for a long time is just a disgrace, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, it's... People say they can see it in my face, but I can also see it in the shoulders as well. Obviously, if I leave the photos on the screen for a little bit, you can have a look at the difference between the two. Whether you can put in the comments if you can see anything different. The only thing I think I've gained along the way is a lot more wrinkles up on the forehead, but I'll take that. You know, so as I say, 4 stone 12 down on Mounjaro now. What a journey. What a journey. Would I change it? No. Have I spent a lot of money on it? Yeah, big time, but it's everything. It really is. So why did I start taking Mounjaro then? Well, basically, so from the very, very beginning, I had tried everything to lose weight, absolutely everything. Nothing was ever working for me. Nothing was ever working for me. I had a couple of losses in my life, which are on previous videos. I won't go into that now. So did drink quite a lot weekends. Love the cider, love the good sugary original ciders, doing me no good whatsoever. So I quit the alcohol, which is coming up 3 years in February. I then decided I was going to join the gym. So I've been at the gym now 13 months. That was making me feel a lot better in myself, but just didn't seem to make any difference. So the weight, started eating a lot better. But things just didn't move. People kept saying to me, have you tried the injections? Have you tried the jabs? Have you tried the, you know, like, no, I haven't, but I'm unsure, you know, do I want to inject this into myself? But I'd ran out of ideas, if I'm quite honest with you, completely ran out of ideas. So I thought, well, I'll give it a go. So I ordered the first pen back in July of 2025, made a bit of a boo-boo on the first time of getting the jab because I started off by taking 2 doses. It said you could inject it into your belly, into your leg, or into your arm. Into your arm you would need assistance. So I'm like, well, I'll go for the leg then, should I? Too busy watching the corkscrew, I call it, on the end, going back in, but didn't look at the little glass window. And I thought to myself, that's not moved. I better take it again. Don't know what I'm doing. So I took it again and injected myself into the stomach. It wasn't until I got to the end of the pen I realised I'd run out of doses and realised on the first word go, on the 2.5, I'd give myself a double dose. Didn't get any side effects from that, which I'm grateful. But I was far from hungry the following morning. Didn't know what I was going to expect the following morning, waiting for this magic to happen. There was no magic, except for there was no hunger. And as the day went on, I started to get weaker and weaker and weaker, and I was like, I need to eat. And you do learn with the injection that it may stop the hunger, but you need to eat and your body needs food and the right food. So I learned a lot with that, big time. Yeah, it's just a game-changing journey. What I also learned was, from the very beginning then, is the jab kind of took over my life. Constantly monitoring the weight, constantly checking this, checking that, and it kind of got to a stage where I thought I was just like spending way too much time monitoring this. And you learn as time goes on that you're not going to lose weight every single week. There are going to be 2 weeks or 3 weeks where no weight comes off, but there are still things changing within your body, and you will notice that as time goes on, clothes start becoming easier to put on, then clothes start falling off you. But it doesn't mean just because you're not losing weight that things are not changing, and that's something I really had to learn because it was always about the scales for me all the time. And also I found that as I went up each dose, I would lose a significant amount of weight. every time I jumped up the level, but then it would level off again, and then you start getting disheartened, it's not working no more. But things are constantly working all the time, guys, so don't ever think that just because the weight's not coming off, the things are not changing within your body, because they are, and it's constantly changing. And other people will notice it before you. Something else at the beginning, people were noticing the weight loss in me before I saw it myself. And yeah, so you just need to give the injection time to take effect. Stop looking at the weight all the time, and just start enjoying life. And you will monitor it from the beginning, of course you will. It's something new, and you'll be interested in what's going on. But as time goes on, things will settle down, and you'll just become yourself again. You'll notice that food is not a big thing no more. That naturally happens, whereas before I must have my lunch, have my dinner, have my tea. That doesn't happen for me no more. I just eat when I'm hungry. It is as simple as that. And you'll find then, as the day's gone on, that you've eaten quarter amount of the food that you would normally put away when you thought you were doing good before. But yeah, food just becomes a normal thing. Obviously eating the right things again, protein, whatever, to work with the injection, but it doesn't become the main feature in your life all the time. Food. I need food. It's dinner time. It's tea time. That doesn't happen with me anymore. I just eat as and when I need it. Also, I have learned with the pen, it doesn't work on its own. There are people that say, I don't need to go to the gym. I don't need to eat the right things. The pen's going to do its own magic, and that is not the case. Far from the case. You need to work with the injection. And fitness is key. There's people that have lost far more weight faster than me, and I started to get a little bit disheartened of why they're losing weight so much more than me. I would question whether they've been to the gym. No. Doing a bit of research, obviously the jab doesn't just take the fat away from your body, it also eats away at your muscle. And you do see little press reports where people have gained weight as soon as they've stopped the injections, and that's the simple reason is because they haven't toned their body as they've been losing weight. They haven't learned the new amount of foods they need to eat each day. They've just gone back to their usual way. And from my perspective, I have no intention of stopping these injections unless the doctor tells me I have to. I haven't got to the full dose. At the moment I'm still on 10 milligrams, so I've still got the 12 and 15 milligrams to go. Then I will stay on that until the doctor advises me, you've been on this long enough now, it's time to start working your way down. But even then I'll get to the 2.5 milligrams. I have no intention of coming off this unless I have to. Not at all. So going forward, as I've just said, I have no intention of coming off this, but people keep saying, when are you going to be happy? What's the weight loss that you wanna stop at? When you think enough is enough. Personally, I would like to lose another 6 stone. So as I say, it's 4 stone 12 at the moment, and I would love to lose another 6 stone before I would say that I am comfortable in myself and healthy with the weight that I am. If I can lose more, great. But if I can get to that, then I would decide that is the time to come back down off the injections. And until that time, then I will continue using them. There are the other injection companies out there. Wegovy have just offered a new injection at a higher dose. Some people will come off them and decide to go on them because it's cheaper. I don't have any intention of coming off Mounjaro. I'm a big believer that once you stop taking the medication and you try to go back on it at a later date, it's not as effective second time round. So yeah, I think I'm on this for life, guys. And it is an absolute game changer. If you're watching this video and you've not decided whether you're going to start the weight loss injections yet, I would recommend it. I would recommend it. It is everything. So changes in my life over the last 6 months then, ordering clothes off sites for big guys and things like that. But now being able to walk into shops, see something on the shelf and just try it on and buy it. It was emotional, to be quite honest with you. The very first time I was able to go into a shop and pick some item of clothing off the shelf and try it, it fitted. Last week I was in Birmingham for a show, and they have a Jack Jones shop, and I'm a big lover of Jack Jones clothing. The quality is amazing. This is not a promotional video by any means, but I can't tell you the store unless I tell you the company. I used to order bigger sizes online, and I'll be honest with you, at one time I was in a hoodie of 5XL. I went down to 4. I was on a 3XL on the t-shirts. But we went into this shop, and I've been going in there for the last 3 years because I go to the show every year. So I went in there, and I don't think it's going to fit me. I said, what size you do, dear? Oh, 2XL is the biggest that I do. And I'm like, oh, that's not going to fit. Sure, we'll try those jumpers on. They're quite, good for the 2XL. Give it a go. And I bought 2 to go in the change room and try on a jumper that is 2XL. I'm like, wow. And it's just, everything is just different than it was 6 months ago. And it's been one hell of a journey, and I wouldn't change it for the world. Yes, as I said a minute ago, it's cost me a fortune. But what will I do with the money when I'm gone? Clearly, can't spend it. So I might as well enjoy it now. So yeah, everything is just brilliant. And the biggest thing is recording these videos, and even better than that is receiving your messages. I have friends and family around me that have guided me over this last 6 months, but without you guys and your comments, it would be a totally different world. The support and the love that you have given me over this last 6 months is everything. As I said, I started these videos just because someone said, make a couple of videos of yourself. You'd be shocked to see yourself in 6 months from now and see what you look like. And I'm like, okay, where should I put them? Well, maybe I'll put them on YouTube, and then they're there for life, isn't it? Is until I take them down. Probably the best way to store them. So I did. And you guys started liking and subscribing. And then it's just become a weekly feature, and the love and support, as I say, from you is everything. So hopefully this helps. It's just a little summary over the last 6 months. Things I've learned, the way things have changed. There's so much I could talk for hours on this video, but yeah, I would never change it for anything, and I recommend it to anybody. If you are new to this channel, there's weekly videos that go out, and I will keep you on my journey. I tell you anything that's going on in the press, anything that changes, anything new that's coming out. It's on all my videos, so please like and subscribe if you haven't, and I will keep you informed as much as I possibly can. Just to also let you know, there is this one as well, Facebook page that I created, and you guys are showing so much love and support to each other on there as well. You can share your journeys, your pictures, where you are now, any discount codes, anything like that. It's a channel, it's a group for you guys. So enjoy it and share the love on there. And yeah, everything in the world is brilliant, guys. Brilliant. And it's all thanks to you. So thank you very much for listening. Hope this video makes sense. Any other questions you've got, put them in the comments, and I'll try and include them in a future video. But as I always say in all my videos, look after yourselves, look after everybody else, and together we'll make this world a better place. Take care.